Oh, crap. I don't have time to do it. I gotta run back home. As a free-to-play player, if you're watching this, this is how you defend your base. Okay, here we go. District level 100, guys. Boom. All right, guys, my maple should be ready, which means we can build our second massive chest. If you guys did not watch the last episode, we built our first massive chest and we got everything we needed to be able to build our second one. So that happened in the last episode. Let's see. I think some of the stuff's in my vault, but this is perfect timing for us to get a massive chest because we are going to do something kind of epic at the end, which everyone that plays Frostborn should know how to do this. It is very important, but I'm going to explain that a little bit as we go. You can see here I got the poison bow. I also need to be repairing my helmet and the chest plate and the pants and all of these different things. I'll probably use those helmet and boots a little bit longer, get them a little bit lower, and then I'll go repair them. And then once that, right now the fire bow is being repaired. Once all of that is repaired, we're going to do Hell's Envoy, which I'm really excited about. Okay, and then we need some varnish. And what else do we need? What is the last thing we need? We need, iron plates. Okay. Yeah. So I have the iron plates here. Got those. Also made those in the last episode. Or at least towards the end, I mentioned that I was going to make them. And then I've been just keeping these maple here safely in my fireplace so that no one could raid them from me. But we don't need to do that anymore because now we can just use them and they'll be safely, even though someone could technically raid these chests, the maple and steel and all of this stuff that I'm putting here to upgrade this chest can never be taken from me. No one can ever take these 15 steel plates, 20 iron, all this stuff. And every time they open this chest, it is going to require a ton of their resources. So I am getting richer by anytime you upgrade something, you become richer. So there we go. We have 2 massive chests in our stone room. This is awesome for a free-to-play player. It is going to be so difficult for people to get our stuff now. I've never had anyone actually break into this room since I made it into a stone wall. I had it almost stone and then I had like one little thing left. But after that, we're good. So we're gonna get district level 100 today. I'm pretty sure. Let's check it out. All we need is the nails. So let's grab. I think I have some nails in here. Perfect. So let's go get district level 100 and then let's prepare for the last raid. I'm going to quit the game for a while and I'm going to explain to you guys why it is so important. It's not going to affect you guys. Yeah, honestly, you won't even realize that I quit. By the time you're watching this, I've already started playing again, but that will be a month from now. I'll explain a little bit later on. It's so important for Frostborn players to understand this. Okay, so we just finished that. We're going to go and turn that in. I'm going to go ahead and hit start raid. It's very important that, wow, already met someone. Okay, that can be a bad sign. That means that there are other people wanting to raid and we might match with them. So, okay, we may be about to get raided, but we have a plan. Okay, I'm entering in the popular district. I didn't need to enter the popular district. That was dumb. Okay, real quick, I'm going to show you guys a defensive move in raiding real quick, just because, and then we'll go and we'll do that stuff. But here's the defensive move. Obviously, oh crap, I don't have time to do it. I got to run back home. I'm probably just being scouted, but we'll see. We'll see what is going to happen. All right, let's see. I don't see anyone. So they may have been doing the defensive move on me. Do not see them anywhere. They could have left to go get level 2 hatchets. Okay, we're gonna prepare as if we're about to raid because we got matched real quick. Okay, so we've got pretty good gear. This will keep anyone that's not serious from winning against me. And go ahead and grab some armor potions. That should get us somewhere if we're gonna fight. So maybe they were just doing the defensive action to me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do the defensive action to them as well. And I should have done this in the beginning. So honestly, it's kind of too late, but I'm gonna show you guys what I could have done. As soon as I got matched with the raid, you immediately run and you just enter, and then you immediately leave. And what that does, it does two things. One, it kind of makes them start looking for you, right? They're like, oh, my base is being raided. I'm gonna go look around. So they get ready. They're not gonna be coming at you if they're kind of, and they don't know who it is unless they see you, which is less likely. But the bigger thing that it does is it keeps people from teaming up with you. So now that I have been into that base, they can't get into their diplomacy table for 5 minutes. They can't get in their diplomacy table to ally with someone else. So as long as I get in there quick enough and I get in there fast enough, then they're not going to be able, so I'm going to go ahead and enter this one as well. They're not going to be able to activate their diplomacy table, which means they can't make peace and they can't offer it or accept it. So once you enter 2 bases, you know, they can't make peace with each other. Like this, we don't have to enter that base because they can offer peace to people, but no one else can accept it. So we kind of locked out anyone teaming up against us. Obviously, they could still technically team up on us, but they would accidentally shoot each other. They'd have to make sure to click on me, and there could be some accidents, and I could use that to my advantage. So, okay, we're going to enter my own district. Okay, here we go. District level 100, guys. 23 out of 45. Boom. Okay, 23 out of... Ooh, the bank. I love the bank. I really want more storage at the bank. Okay, level 100. Look at that, guys. Oh, I forgot I have an instigator helmet here. Wow, I have such good stuff here. Holy crap, I totally forgot about all this. Oh my goodness, guys. When I traded almost all of my purples, I didn't know I even had this stuff. This is worth quite a bit. An instigator helmet is worth... I didn't realize that was my 3rd instigator helmet. Wow, okay. This is awesome. Okay, I'm going to turn this in for points. Because... And this. These are not worth trading, or... They're just worth points. So we're gonna go turn those in for points. But that is awesome that we have all that stuff. Camp is under attack. All right, well, now I'm bringing those expensive items over here. Hopefully I won't make any mistakes. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's naked. Sure. I mean, my gear, I don't know. I don't know if I want to I don't want to PvP with him on his territory. I don't want to PvP. This is like my best stuff. If I had a bunch of extra gear to give, but I just gave away everything that I had to get Pathfinder 2. This is one of the things I really don't like about the way the devs set up the classes to be so grindy, is it really makes a player, like on this account where I don't have crazy amount of stuff, I'm not super rich, it makes it really difficult for me to want to just PvP, because if I lose my gear, then I miss out on getting all those points. So I don't know. I'm still in debate. I just don't think that the devs set it up the right way. Okay, so we're gonna come over here. We're working towards Assassin 2. That is gonna be our PvP class. And that's a lot of points. So there we go. We got a little bit, inch by inch. We're going to get there. That's going to be our PvP class. But we got the Pathfinder 2. We've got the Berserk 2, which is kind of that's the beginner's class. You guys, if you're starting this game and you want to know what kind of class should I get, I'm not sure. Just get the Berserk 2. After you have obviously Healer 1, then get the Berserk 2, because it's just going to be a good PvP class, especially if you're a solo player. It's going to be a good PvE class. It's just a good class, a good all-around class, and there's a lot of weapons you can use with it, a lot of cheap weapons like the club. So it's a good class. It's just a good all-around beginner class. So we got that, and then we started working towards getting to the Assassin 2, and that has been quite the... It's been exhausting. We got Healer 2 because it's just been really good to have the Berserk 2 and Healer 2 to switch back and forth to do Odin's. Really helpful for a solo player. I wouldn't recommend that if you have a team because, you know, just help your healer get to Healer 2 or even Healer 3. All right, well, I'm just going to wait this out, but I think we're good. I don't think he's going to mess with us. So I'm going to start getting ready to essentially quit the game for a little while. Again, by the time... Oh, there we go. Here he is. Is he wearing mage? No, he's wearing good gear. Yeah, he's got better gear than me. He's got a better class than me. Yeah, so this would not be a good thing to PvP. Let's see if I can bait him in here. I'm not coming out there. I'm not gonna fight you fair. It's not a fair fight. He's got a level 3 class. I'm level 2. I'd be up for fighting him when there's like a minute left. 1 minute left. Come in. Come in. See, people are smart. This guy knows he doesn't want to give me the defensive advantage, but as a free-to-play player, if you're watching this, this is how you defend your base. You sit here, go ahead and use a trap. Traps are cheap. I've got like 40 of them, you know. Use a trap and just kind of stick it there. And if they're gonna realize what's up there. Okay, look at this. So come here. Yeah, so he knows what's up. I mean, there's only 7 seconds left, but I kind of want to go at him. There's only 1 second left. Run away from me! Alright. Well, that was fun. But that's the thing, is all I wanted to do is just make sure he didn't raid me. So, and that was successful. If I wasn't even online, then he might have raided me, which is what we had to prepare for, because what I'm about to do is I realized that I have been trying to play on 4 different accounts, and it's a nightmare, right? It's not very fun to play on 4 different accounts, and it's just taking up a lot of my time. So what I've done is I've actually already recorded. This episode is being recorded about a month before you guys are going to watch it. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to prepare. Every Frostborn player needs to know how to do this. We're going to prepare our base so that it can be raided, that they can't take anything from us. And then we're going to quit for a month. And by the time you're watching this, I'm already recording the next episode because we're going to be posting these every week. So you're going to see next week, you're going to watch an episode and I will have been gone for a month. So we need to prepare a base as if it is going to be raided and they still can't take anything from us. And then by the time you're watching this, I'm already recording the episode for next week after having been gone for a whole month. And we're going to start gearing towards, we're almost max level. We're level 93. We are getting really close. We just have to repair a bunch of stuff before we can kill or do Hell's Envoy. In that trade, I don't know if I mentioned this, but in that trade, the guy had like 10 of each type of ring. So I got him to throw in the 2 rings of the ones I was missing. And so now we have enough to do the Tomb of Ash twice, which I've never done as a solo player. It's super hard as a solo player, but I'm really excited about the idea of trying that. And then of course we can get to Assassin level 2, which is our PvP class. After all this time, we'll finally get to our PvP class. We had to get the Rogue and then we had to get the Bandit, which is really obnoxious that it was set up that way, but it is what it is. And so we're finally getting to the point where we're able to get to the Assassin 2, which then we're going to go do some PvP because that is our PvP class. So we'll see how good we are at our class after all this time. We'll finally be able to play our chosen PvP class. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take this and we're going to take this and this. Basically everything valuable that we don't want to lose, which... I'll keep 20 of these, make sure I don't lose them. Fire bombs are nice. And that's it. This stuff, I mean, I don't think anyone's going to raid this chest, but, you know, we're basically just grabbing everything that we don't want people to take. So, let's see. I'm going to grab a stack of this. I'm going to go ahead and equip that. Put that here. Take some leather. Take this. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick stuff in here. It's not ideal, but whatever. Okay, so we're gonna stick that here. So this is the perfect setup. We've got 20 thick cloth and 20 here. No one can steal it from us because it's in our loom, that's what we were looking for. And this, once this is done, I'm going to leave those iron plates in there, and I'm going to stick 20 more iron in there, and so that will make this have 20 plates and 20 iron. If I had more maple, I'd go ahead and build my second workbench, because then I could put another 20 of 40 items in there. We're going to take this out so that this does not get going. And we're going to come and we're going to put all of our valuable metals in here, which we actually don't have a ton. So there we go. We got a lot of tin in here. We're going to make sure that it is the right combination to where it won't actually cook any of this stuff. We just want to preserve it so no one can steal it. All right, and now we're going to go. We don't have any maple, so we don't need to use our fireplace. We already have lots of seeds and lots of carrots. Not that food is really worth anything, hardly at all anymore, but that's stored well, so no one can take that from us. We've got processed food, and so that's 40 more food that no one can steal from us. Got to fill that up. I'll put like maybe 20 coal in there, or if I had some maple, I could put it there. So anyways, the point is we are stacking this to where no one can steal anything from us. Honestly, I probably should have taken, I mean, it would have been nice if I had streamlined this a little bit, like I had taken the copper and put it in and I made this full of iron, but honestly, I'm not that rich right now because I've gotten rid of so much stuff that it's probably not that big of a deal. I'll put some wood on there when that's done. Let's go over here. Okay, this resin does not need to be taking up this spot. I don't think that works. Okay, well, I guess we'll keep one resin in there, and yeah, we'll keep the sulfur in there. And now let's go down to our. Now we have 2 spots left in the bank, and so we'll go do that, and then we're gonna start moving all of this outer stuff into our massive chests, so that when we're off, no one can. Even if they do break all the way into the massive chest, they're just gonna get a bunch of stuff that we're not really that bummed about if they take. Okay, so we just stuck all of that stuff in there. Honestly, 2 steel pendants is not a whole lot. It may still be, we may still want to keep it, but I'm not going to worry about as much. I'll put these in there, and I'll put this in there. So this is valuable. This is good. I'm keeping my gold bars. I know it's crazy, but I love my gold bars, so I'm going to keep those. And though I am a little bit tempted to trade my 2 gold bars with my main account, because that's where I have most of, that's where I have 280 something gold bars. So I honestly am fine with that stuff staying there. I don't want to lose my, okay, here we go. These forged fasteners are super valuable, but at the same time, I haven't had a whole lot of use for them. So I'm going to stick those in my stable. Boom. We are now 40 out of 60. We just need 20 more. And let's go look and see what else we can find. I'm going to go ahead and take some planks, take all. And then I'm going to take some stone, take that, and then I'm going to upgrade. We've got a lot of stuff to upgrade. Let's see. What do I want to upgrade? So all my main walls are upgraded. So we need to focus on... Oh no, not all my main walls are upgraded. This isn't upgraded. Alright, we're going to keep moving down the line here. Look at that. Got another section done. Okay, so we used all of those planks, and no one can steal those planks from us now. And we're going to put this stone in the stone cutter table. So that can't be stolen from us. So one thing that I probably won't do in this episode, because I'm running a little late on time, I'm actually going to live stream for you guys. But, you know, this is like a month ago. Like when you're watching this, I will have done this live stream with you guys like a month ago is when I do. It'll be a tomb diving episode, live stream episode if you want to look for it. But what I'm going to do off screen is I am going to make I'm going to make whatever materials I can into like, I'll show you. I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm going to take this chest. Yeah, put all. We're going to make some points for Odin's because we just got to get rid of as much stuff as we can. This is the free-to-play life. If you're a free-to-play player, especially a free-to-play solo player, you need to know how to get rid of pretty much everything you own. So we got some glue. We're definitely going to make some swords, strong sword and shields. Let's see, wizard staff. This is what I was wanting. This is perfect. We should have lots of that. So we got leather. Okay, so we're going to make a couple wizard staffs. All right, we need some more wood. Okay, well, when I make some more wood, I'll convert it into more points. But we're going to put that in our points chest, which is right here. Okay, so we're just going to start converting a bunch of items into stuff like this. I'm going to convert those strong sword and shields into items, and then I'm going to put them in here, and then I'm going to just dump it all into points. It's probably going to be worth, 25 times 15. I mean, we're talking about significant amount of points, at least 400 points. Then when you got some of these things, it's going to be worth more. So we're going to get about 400, 500 points, but we're going to, more importantly, no one will be able to take that stuff from us. And then we're just going to, after we're done with it, we're going to stick everything that's left in these compartments. One thing, okay, watch this. So this is one thing we can do to free up some space here. We can come over here, and we don't want to actually use our planks to burn, right? So we're going to stick this here. But as long as we don't take that coal out, the mushrooms, like nothing's going to happen. So we can put our planks here and keep them safe. But I actually kind of want to keep those planks because I want to make more of those wizard staffs for points. We're just trying to we're trying to purge as much stuff as we can so that we can turn it all into points, and that way no one can ever steal it from us. Okay, I'm gonna get one more thing of leather. There we go. We used all the dragon scales. We used a whole stack of dragon scales. We used 2 stacks of leather, so that is going to save up more space in our vault. Stuff that is going to always be ours. These points that we put into Odin's will always be part of our character. No one can ever steal that from us, and so that's what we're doing. We're getting ready more and more. Take the maple. Oh, I can put the maple down in there. That's what I want to do. Put this maple here. Keep it safekeeping there. Again, we're freeing up more and more slots. Stuff that no one will ever be able to take from us. They're going to be so frustrated when they get here and they find, nothing. And then we're going to bring some stuff to our vault. What time is it? I got 4 minutes till the live stream. So I'm just going to tell you guys what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish kind of crafting the stuff that I have. I'm going to put everything in my workbenches. And then I'm going to take all of this stuff, like let's say this is kind of more valuable chest. Take all, and I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna hit put all. All right, really valuable stuff like this, I'm gonna keep in my inbox. Okay, so or in my not inbox. Definitely gonna keep all the stuff in my inbox, but I'm gonna keep it in my inventory. I'm gonna fill. So here's what I'm gonna do. Vault is gonna be full of 25 items. My bank is gonna be full of 12 items, and then everything, and then my workbenches are gonna be full of like 100 items or however many slots that is. It's a lot, maybe like 30 slots, and then I'm gonna have 20 slots here and all the stuff I'm wearing. Okay, that's all gonna be unraidable, and then I'm gonna shove everything else in these 3 boxes. It's going to be very disorganized. When you watch the episode next week, I'm going to have to like pull it all out. It's going to be real annoying, but I will be able to play. So here's the kicker when it comes to this game, and what every Frostborn player needs to know is now I just have to survive 1 raid. A lot of times I don't actually get raided. People don't actually break my walls. But once I survive 96 hours, which once I get raided once I get matched once, then I get another 48-hour shield. So as long as I don't log onto the game for 96 hours, which means if I log off in the next next hour and a half, then I can only get raided once. And then after that, I'll never get raided again until I log back on. So I'm going to give this account a break for a month. You're not going to know because you're going to keep seeing an episode every week on the same day. It's going to come out. You're going to see when you're watching this, we're going to get an episode next week. I'm going to get all my stuff back out. We're going to start working towards those goals again. But this is going to allow me to really focus on my account with my wife, or my account with the European pros that I've got, or, I still like to do a few things with my maxed out account. I don't really have to do a whole lot of stuff, but it's still really fun to play with that account. And so that's going to allow me to focus on those. And then my wife and I are going to do the same thing. We're going to kind of get a little bit ahead on the videos, and then we're going to take a break so that, because my wife doesn't want to play every 2 days forever. And so we're going to take a break on that account. And then we're going to kind of keep doing that. And that way I'm only focusing on 2 or 3 accounts at a time. And that's going to make it to where I can produce better content. Because honestly, I feel like the last 4 episodes have been some of my best episodes because I'm kind of in the groove on this account. And so that's kind of how I'm going to start doing things. But more importantly, you need to know this is how you should do it. If you ever have to leave the game, you're going on vacation, you're doing things, don't try to I need to defend my base. Just get your base ready like this to where you've got, all your valuables hidden away where no one can steal it, and then log off. You might get raided once. They're not going to get a whole lot if you even get raided. Actually, every time I've done this, I've never even gotten raided. But even if they did do all that stuff, they used a sledgehammer, they used a Loki's lockpick, they're not going to get any of my valuable items. I'm going to be safe. I'm going to have a ton of stuff. And when I come back, even if they took everything, which isn't going to happen, even though I did, I would still have everything I need to succeed at this game, and we can keep advancing. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. All right, so I wasn't able to prepare my base in time. Really, you want to be able to have your base completely prepared for this and then log off within an hour of your raiding time. So I went ahead and just kind of took an extra day. I finished repairing the fire bow. I put the instigator chest piece in there to repair, and then I stuck a bunch of stuff in the bank vault so that it's full of my most valuable stuff, so those things are safe. I went in here and I loaded the cart with whatever resources I had on hand. I had a few stone bricks. I had 20 dragon scales and 30 chains, some copper. So I just stuck those in there, which freed up some more spot. I left my personal items out here to just bother people that kind of raid and open those chests. Though usually no one actually opens those chests. They kind of figure their decoys. And then I emptied everything, guys. I literally have nothing in this section of my base. I've got everything in here which can't be robbed. This is trash stuff, rope, which I even kept some rope, but here's some cloth, and so all my workbenches have 20 refined ones, 20 normal ones. You'll see that I did that with the leather as well. You know, both of my tanning racks have 20 refined leather, 20 normal leather. We've got the stone blocks in the stone. We've got the iron plates in the iron. Both of my alchemist tables are completely full of stuff. The other one's full of like 60 sealing wax. So pretty much everything in the vault is full of my best items. So I've pretty much put everything in my vault and in the bank, and then I've got a bunch of stuff that is kind of like, I mean, this is mostly, I mean, it's not trash, obviously, it's good stuff, you know. A one bird scout, it's kind of a joke, but I don't have anything. I could put those 20 rope in here. And, you know, I'm just kind of fit everything in here. These bone fasteners are one thing I don't want to lose. And so hopefully they don't, you know, break through all my level 2 walls and my stone wall and open a massive chest. You know what? I'm going to even split these up, because that's really the main thing. I'm going to be keeping 100 bandages on me, so no one's going to be able to take those. I might even have some in my vault. So now they're all split up. So they'd have to raid all 3 of these chests to get all of my bone fasteners. Actually, I'm going to keep 20 bone fasteners on me. That way I'm not, you know, I don't have no bone fasteners on me. And I just had this idea as I was thinking about it. I can actually take these 80 cloth and 40 rope and turn that into 20 bandages. So that frees up, wow, that frees up 5 more slots that I can just stick, I guess, more rope. I don't really have a whole lot of valuable stuff in this stone room. Most of my valuable stuff is, well, most of my valuable stuff is in the altar of Odin. I turned it into points. And then after that, it's all in my vault. It's all in the bank. And then it's all going to be in my inventory. I have one box in my base that's full of stuff that I'm going to have in my inventory, and that's all going to be safe. Everything in my backpack is also just as safe as my vault. This is my chest. You know, all these chests are empty or have pretty much nothing in them. But this chest has my 20 items that I'm going to be keeping on me. So I'm going to go ahead and replace one of the stun traps with bone fasteners. Actually, honestly, I'm going to just trade bandages. I'm going to have so many bandages. I'm going to have 20. I'm going to have a lot of bandages on me. So, okay, well, it doesn't look like anyone's going to raid me. There's no chat. I don't think it's bots, but there's just no chatting. I don't think anyone's going to raid me. And honestly, even if they did raid me, there's nothing to raid. They would have to... Okay, so these 2 guys... Maybe they're raiding some other people right now. I don't want to offer peace because then they're like, oh, he's here. You know, let's go get him. He's an active player. He's not a bot. So I don't want to get ganged up on those 2 guys. We'll sit around. We'll see. You know, we'll see if anything comes. All right, guys. There's only 2 minutes left and there has been 0 activity. So I think it's safe to call it. There is no chance of getting raided. I'm going to go ahead and put these 2 items, put all. Okay, so, like I said, this is not that valuable stuff that I have in here, but it's pretty safe because they'd have to use a sledgehammer to get to it. So, you know, I don't want to lose this stuff. This stuff is, you know, I've been collecting it for a long time, but none of this stuff is going to break me. None of this stuff is going to make me, you know, quit the game. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this here. Now I hit take all. So this chest is now empty. So pretty much all of my chests are completely empty. In order for someone to get really anything from this base, they're going to have to use 5 level 2 hatchets and a sledgehammer and use 2 Loki lockpicks and a big chest just to get some crappy stuff. If this wasn't enough, I could move my bed out and move another chest in here. I'm telling you, this is just, I'm super safe. Nothing in my inventory. These, I thought I was getting raided. 1 minute warning. So these 28 items are completely safe. The 12 items at the bank are completely safe. My 25 items in the vault are completely safe. And then I've got 8 items here, 4 items here. I mean, we're talking tons, like tens and tens of more items in my workbenches that no one can take from me. And so, and all of that to say, there's only a chance of one person raiding me, okay? Because I'm going to log off right now, and I'm not going to get on for a month. And once my account hits that 96 hour mark, I can't lose. I can't get raided ever again. So that's the goal. You can see here, I've got a 48-hour shield, okay? 48 hour times 2 is 96. So I've got to write out that 46-hour shield, then I can get raided. They have to go through all of that. They can't get the stuff on me. They can't get the stuff in the vault. They can't get the stuff in the bank. They're going to have to do a lot of work to get my pretty basic items. And then after that one raid, which usually I don't even get raided, but after that one raid, I can't lose anything. I won't even be raided. So I'm logging off for a month. I'm going to focus on my other accounts, and you guys won't even realize that I'm gone because I've already recorded 4 episodes. And by the time you're seeing this episode, I've already picked the game back up and I've started to record for next week's episode. And it's going to be awesome because we've got a lot of exciting things on this account. We've got Hell's Envoy we're working towards, the Tomb of Ash, a bunch of other things. And so I'm going to log off. I'm going to go ahead and click change server. Let's see. I'll go to the account with my wife. And I am not going to switch back to that server until a month from now. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.